Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Wes Wyatt from weswyatt.com. Today is Sunday, September the 4th, 2011. We are right smack dab in the middle of Labor Day weekend, and it is day 20 of the 90-day Visalus Challenge, and I just am feeling absolutely great, and I can't tell you just how great I feel. I mean, I wake up in the morning and my joints aren't as sore, my back's not as sore, ankles aren't as sore, and do they still get sore? Yes, I won't lie to you, but it's getting better and better every day, and that's the truth. So this is something that alone just makes me feel great. The other thing, I've kind of brought this up in the past, is I haven't had to take any antacids in the last 20 days. No pills. I used to take something like a Pepsid. No Tums or anything like that, and it just feels so good to wake up or not wake up in the middle of the night sick. But the other thing is to not have any heartburn or anything like that. So my body likes the stuff that I'm putting into it. Not only the Visalus shakes and products, but eating as close to the wire as I can. I have had a couple things, a couple salads and things this weekend that may possibly have some extra calories and things in them that I didn't need. But for the most part, I've been keeping things very close to the wire, and it feels good. So if you're on the fence, if this is something that you've been kind of wondering about, this is a great time to get involved in Visalus or in any diet. But specifically with Visalus, I'd love to work with you. I'd be honored to have you on my team. And, with two concepts I want to discuss with you. One is, getting a jump on that New Year's resolution. Everybody, gets on board with wanting to make more money and lose weight. Those are the top two things. Some are different for others, but usually one and two, and not necessarily in that order. Lose weight, make more money. This is a great opportunity for that. You can do both. And you can use your body as a walking, talking billboard for success, or your lifestyle as a walking, talking billboard for success. Maybe you're losing weight like me, or maybe you're a professional athlete that just feels phenomenal from the products. Either one will work. Now, when people get involved with these New Year's resolutions, it's one time a year. And when you start off with the New Year's resolution, especially in the gyms, you can't get into a gym. The YMCA and the gyms during January are just a pain. There's people in there that you've never seen in your life. There's people lined up. You have to sign in for machines. I mean, it's just crazy. And then, come February or March, it's like a ghost town. You can shoot a cannonball through there and not hit one of them. But in January, everybody's going crazy. Well, this is a perfect opportunity right now to get the next 4 months as your billboard, okay, as your success story. And, so when people get these New Year's resolutions set, what they normally do, like I said, in February or March, you can't find them. Well, the reason why is they stopped doing it. So here's a concept for you. I talked about this last week or a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to talk to you about it again. And that is, I love the idea of a New You Day as opposed to New Year's Day. And the reason why is because, let's say right now, I blow my diet horribly. Okay, I stop taking the shakes. I stop, doing everything right. I start eating Snicker bars and drinking it, washing it down with big cold glasses of whole milk. Okay, and I say, you know what? I screwed up today. I'll just start tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow being Monday. Or today is September the 4th. Maybe I say, you know what? I'll just start on October 1st. Okay, or worst case scenario, I'll start at the beginning of the year. That's silly. Absolutely silly. Don't do that to yourself. Don't have that New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, I should say, mentality, or that manana tomorrow mentality, or that next month mentality. Operate on a New You Day, okay, instead of New Year's Day. New You Day. And the reason why is because that way you can have an instant reset. If you had a bagel with salted butter and cream cheese piled to the sky and washed it down with a big glass of whole milk this morning, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just don't do it at lunch. Don't do it at dinner. Have an instant reset. Give yourself a do-over, okay? Like in the movie City Slickers. Give yourself a do-over, okay? To where you are going right back on it. I got news for you guys. The weight did not go on overnight, okay? You did not wake up fat. I didn't wake up heavy. and fat. Okay, it did not happen. All right, it went on, a couple calories at a time, and you're not gonna, sit down and do 20 sit-ups and sit up with washboard abs. It's not gonna happen. It takes the slight edge, and what the slight edge is, the second thing I want to talk to you about is the simple acts of discipline or simple errors in judgment that, if compounded by time, make all the difference in the world. So you got to figure everybody is at an even keel, and what I do today and what someone else does today doesn't seem to make a difference in the act of doing it, but compounded by time. Okay, as on a timeline, what ends up happening is you start here and then you go up with the simple disciplines, or you start here and you go down with simple errors in judgment. So what ends up happening is, with that slight edge, the things that you do back here. So let's say that it's not eating a bagel with cream cheese, and the person down here is eating donuts and cream cheese and all that stuff, and I'm exercising, they're not. I'm taking shakes, they're not. Okay, and what happens is, in the beginning, it doesn't seem to make a difference because we're still about the same. Fast forward, we'll say 2 weeks. I've lost 18 pounds and 2.5 inches. That's real. Okay, this person here hasn't lost a thing. Maybe they've gained weight. Maybe they've gained inches. Okay, fast forward out to here. Now, I've lost a bunch of weight. I've lost a bunch of inches. They're starting to feel horrible. Maybe they are starting to get, type 2 diabetes, or, whatever the case may be. Meanwhile, I'm starting to run 5Ks, and, I'm feeling awesome. Then when you go up here, okay, I'm feeling phenomenal. Okay, I've hit my goals. They might possibly be bedridden or dead. Okay, and what was easy for them back here, is now hard down here. What was hard for me here is now easy up here. That's the slight edge. Same thing with money, guys. It's compound interest, essentially. You put money in the bank and you forget about it. It starts to compound, and it gets more and more and more, to where, decades down the road, you've got more money than you could ever imagine from it. Same thing, slight edge principle, okay? It doesn't seem to make a difference in the act of doing it, but compounded by time makes all the difference in the world. And that's exactly what you want to do with that new you day concept. Constantly find yourself saying, okay, I may have made a mistake, but I'm gonna correct it right now. Guys, when a plane takes off, all those fancy instruments and all those computers and every single thing that a plane does, it still makes thousands and thousands of corrections from the time it takes off to the time it lands. So it's very, very important that you, on your journey, from whatever time it is, if it's now for a 90-day challenge, or if it's now, a year from now, or if you have a 3-year plan, or whatever your plan is, make those tiny little disciplines, okay? Those corrections that it takes instantly. If you mess up now, then instantly reset. And if you mess up again, instantly reset. It's okay. Think about driving a car. If you take your hands off the wheel, you don't instantly go in the ditch unless you got, bad wheels or bad steering. You start to wean off, and then if you start to grab the wheel and make a correction, you'll stay on the road a little bit longer. It's the same thing, guys. Before you wreck, just grab that wheel, okay, and take charge, right then, and say, okay, I made a mistake, but I'm going to correct it right now. And I promise you, if you follow the concept of acting on simple disciplines as opposed to slight errors in judgment, okay, I promise you it will work for you. And this slight edge principle will make you win. And the other thing is, you'll feel a lot better. But you have to have that slight edge and new you day concept. Okay, so I'll get off my soapbox, guys. I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of motivation and a little bit of my thought process in all this, because I'm human. I make mistakes, but the difference is that now I'm doing my level best to think healthy. I want to think of food as fuel and not fun. Don't sit around eating to eat. I try to put stuff in my body now that is healthy, and I'm trying to stick around for my kids and be a lot more healthy person. So I really hope that not only that I'm serious, but that if you are looking to get involved on a team, I'm already on the #1 team in Visalus. This team is going absolutely mad crazy, okay? But I hope you know that by coming on with my team, specifically, I am going to give you a little bit more than rah-rah about going out there and making money and doing crazy things. I will tell you those things because I do believe in a lot of them. But what I believe in more than anything is health and helping you actually succeed at a business online. And I can do that, and I'll be more than glad to help you and honored to have you on my team. So I hope you guys, if you're on the fence, are ready to come over, join Visalus, get on a 90-day challenge with me, get on my team, and let's absolutely crush this thing. And until I talk to you next time, today is Sunday, September the 4th. It is day 20 of the Visalus 90-day challenge. This is Wes Wyatt from weswyatt.com. Have a dynamite day. Bye-bye.